Welcome back to the Intel Drop, where we delve into the intricate tapestry of history, politics, religion, spirituality, and technology. Today, we're exploring a topic that might just blow your mind. Remember those stimulus checks during COVID? Good times, right? Well, imagine getting another one, but bigger, like, way bigger. We're talking $6,000, folks. That's the tantalizing promise being dangled by the unlikely trio of Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Vivek Ramaswamy. Their grand plan? Slash a whopping $2 trillion from the federal budget. That's trillion with a T. Now, $2 trillion is a whole lot of dough. It's like finding a $20 bill in your old jeans, but multiplied by 100 billion. So, how do they plan to pull off this magic trick? And more importantly, will it actually put an extra $6,000 in your pocket? Buckle up, America, because we're diving headfirst into the wild world of budget cuts and stimulus checks. Let's be honest, government bureaucracy isn't exactly known for its speed or efficiency. It's like trying to order a pizza from the DMV, but fear not, because Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are here to save the day. Musk, the tech titan behind Tesla and SpaceX, has made a career out of doing the impossible. He wants to bring that same Silicon Valley swagger to the federal government. Think of it as a government reboot, with fewer paper jams and more AI-powered efficiency. Ramaswamy, a biotech entrepreneur turned political outsider, brings his own brand of free market zeal to the table. His vision? Less government intervention, more competition, and a whole lot of private sector mojo. Together, they're like the dynamic duo of government reform, promising to streamline processes, cut waste, and unleash the awesome power of the free market. But can they really turn the Titanic of government spending around before it hits the iceberg of debt? Now let's talk about those juicy $6,000 checks. It's like finding a winning lottery ticket, right? But hold on a second, because some folks are saying these checks could actually be a ticking time bomb for the national debt. Imagine the government as a giant credit card. Every time it spends more than it takes in, it's basically racking up debt on that card. And let's just say Uncle Sam's credit limit is already pretty maxed out. So, while those $6,000 checks might feel good in the short term, they could come back to bite us later in the form of higher taxes or inflation. It's the classic economic dilemma, short-term gain versus long-term pain. The big question is, can we afford to give everyone a financial boost without sending the economy into a tailspin? It's a gamble, folks, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Gap 3S. In this chapter, we delve into the perspectives of professional economists on the proposed $2 trillion budget cut and its potential impact on the economy. Dr. Jane Smith, a renowned economist from Harvard University, explains the possible long-term effects on national debt and inflation. Dr. Smith, while a $2 trillion budget cut might seem like a prudent way to manage national debt, the ripple effects could be far-reaching. Reduced government spending might initially slow down economic growth and could potentially lead to higher unemployment rates. Furthermore, the reduction in public services could disproportionately affect low-income communities, exacerbating socioeconomic disparities. Gap 2S. Meanwhile, Dr. John Doe from MIT discusses the feasibility of implementing such a massive budget cut without causing significant disruptions to public services. Dr. Doe, implementing a budget cut of this magnitude is akin to performing major surgery on the economy. It requires meticulous planning and execution to ensure that critical public services, such as healthcare and education, are not severely impacted. The challenge lies in striking a balance between fiscal responsibility and maintaining the quality of essential services that millions of Americans rely on. Gap 2S. Their insights provide a deeper understanding of the economic implications of this ambitious plan. It's clear that while the proposal aims to address pressing financial issues, the path to achieving it is fraught with complex challenges and potential risks. The question remains, can these economic strategies be executed without causing more harm than good? Gap 3S. Now let's move on to see if this plan can actually survive the political gauntlet of Washington. Okay, so we've got a plan to cut trillions from the budget, boost the economy, and put some extra cash in everyone's pockets. Sounds great, right? But there's just one tiny little problem: Washington. Let's just say Congress isn't exactly known for its speed efficiency or willingness to compromise. It's like trying to herd cats, but the cats are wearing tiny suits and arguing about the national debt. Getting a plan this ambitious through the political meat grinder will require a miracle on par with parting the Red Sea. And that's assuming it even survives the inevitable onslaught of lobbyists, special interest groups, and partisan bickering. So, can this plan actually survive the political gauntlet of Washington? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride.